Great to have Pastor Bob Larson with us at City Life Church again. He actually hasn't been here for a number of years, and one of the many aspects I like about Pastor Bob's ministry is that he shows the power of God over our chief enemy, who is Satan, as we know. The Bible tells us in Colossians chapter 2 and verse 15, "And having disarmed the powers and authorities, he made a public spectacle of them through the cross." And so Jesus, in the spiritual realm, defeated the enemy, and he made a public spectacle of them. In other words, it wasn't something done in secret. It wasn't something that was tucked away, but rather Jesus publicly, before the hosts of heaven and the demonic realm, showed how he was defeating Satan through the cross. And so often the church wants to keep the secret. So often the church doesn't want to deal with this wonderful victory that we have over our enemy. And so when Pastor Bob Larson visits our church on the 31st of May, Sunday morning, Sunday night, and then Monday the 1st of June, the 2nd of June, Tuesday at 6:30 p.m., he will be dealing with very practical aspects. It will be different to the time that he's visited us before. There won't be any public deliverances, but there will be an emphasis on teaching how we can conquer our enemy. In other words, some of the topics he'll be dealing with: demon-proofing prayers. He will give us certain prayers that will demon-proof us. Jesus' ministry was always about salvation, loving people, and also how to defeat the enemy. He will also be speaking of how to break generational curses over our lives. And so who wants to take a curse into the next generation? It would be irresponsible of us. And so Pastor Bob will give us practical ways on how to cancel out all these curses that we have possibly accumulated through our generational inheritance. Also, defeating your spiritual enemy, Jezebel. That's an interesting one. And so this and much more Pastor Bob will be bringing to us, which will give us insight. For remember what Ephesians 6 says: we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. We need to know and be aware of who our enemy is. But more than that, we need to know as believers how to walk in victory and to defeat the enemy, that we might live a life that is to the glory of God. So I invite you, don't miss out. The enemy will want you to miss this one, simply because he doesn't want you to be educated on his defeat. So be there. Make it a spiritual journey that will take you from one degree of glory and power to another. Sunday, 31st of May, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Monday, the 1st of June, 6:30. Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 6:30. We're in for a great, powerful spiritual conference with Pastor Bob Larson. See you there. Sunday, 31st of May, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Monday, the 1st of June. Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 6:30.
City Life Church. Come as you are. Leave better.